and then the camera was supposed to land on me, and I go, "Oh my God, did you see that?" I don't know whose question that was. Great story. Yeah.
Using your 27 years in your career as hindsight, what if you could go back and talk to yourself as a 20-year-old, what advice would you give yourself?
Should have paid more attention in college. The question was, what advice would I give myself 27 years ago before I got into business? And I mean, just, you know, you're enough. The only thing that I didn't know back then was that, you know, I was enough. And I guess one of the reasons why I became an actor was to try to, you know, get away from who I was. It's a good way to do it. You know, you get to, you know, occupy all these other identities. But in terms of, do I wish anything had gone any differently? No. I am absolutely, totally at peace with, you know, with everything that's happened.
So all the goals you set for yourself as a young actor.
Well, I've always said many times to this group that, you know, people say, well, what haven't you done that you want to do? And I don't bother to do that, to dream anymore, because things have gone way beyond my dreams. And, you know, the reality of the opportunities that I've gotten, the people I've met. And so there's obviously this divine plan that's, you know, it goes beyond anything I could possibly dream. And I'm thrilled with the way things went. In fact, if I could have articulated the kind of career I wanted to have when I was 18, it's all happened. It's all happened exactly the way it should. You know, and you know, the only thing that I would hope is that I get another opportunity to be in that same place I was describing to the lady who asked about the Beauty and the Beast here. Because I just had lunch with Ron Perlman, and I was talking to him about, he and I have like a birthday, like 3 days apart. So every year, even though we usually don't speak on any other occasion, I call him and he says, "God damn it, let's go get a meal." So we got a meal, and I was telling him, you know, you spoiled me, you ruined me. I mean, you know, I've done other TV series now, and I'm just always looking for that feeling, and it's elusive. You know, I just, you know, realize how rare it is. And, you know, I'd love to be able to feel that way about something again. That's not fleeting and momentary, comes and goes, you know, like movies. The great thing about a TV series is that you do, if you're in the zone on something like we were on B&B, you know, you get to wallow in it for more than a couple of months. That's it. But no, I wouldn't change anything. Yes?
I wanted to ask you, do you still study with an acting coach, or do you take classes? I know you're always trying to keep yourself fresh, so I just wanted to know if you still do that.
No, I threaten to. And every time I go find the right teacher to like start studying with, I get a job that takes me away for 6 months. So I've never gotten around to it, but it's absolutely something that that's on my list of things to do. And I've got a couple of people in mind that I don't know that. Yes.
Any movies coming down the road where you not only stay alive, but you get the girl?
Now, I have 2 movies coming out in the fall. You don't know? This is a shocker. Because I usually go to like the site, you know, to Cat, I cover. We don't let the cat out of the bag. One is I stay alive in both of them. I don't get the girl in either. No, I don't think I'm ever going to get the girl in. But look how much makeup they had to put me in to get the girl. If you're a guy and you're spending good Hollywood money, and you pick a face like this, are you going to give him the girl? Thank you. Oh, I guess it sounded like I was fishing for a compliment. What? I missed that.
You get to keep the cat.
Jimmy Smith's thing.
Yeah, so the two movies that are coming out in the fall, one is called Happy Texas, which was made on a shoestring budget. You know, some guy mortgaged his house and made this film. It's a comedy. It's really funny. It set a record at the Sundance Film Festival for the most it was ever paid for an independent film by a major distribution company. And I think it's going to be out in like the fall sometime, you know, maybe October, November. We've got a phenomenal cast. Some of my favorite actors are in it. William H. Macy is in it. And a guy named Steve Zahn, who's like from another planet. He's the funniest guy I've ever seen on screen, including Jim Carrey or anybody. And don't die in that. I should be giving that away. I don't get the girl in that, but you'll see what happens. It's pretty interesting. And then a movie called Price of Glory, which is a boxing movie, which stars Jimmy Smits, the patriarch of he's an ex-fighter who's raising 3 sons, and he wants them to have everything out of boxing that he never had. And I play a fight promoter, like a sort of Bob Arum kind of Don King kind of guy. And I definitely don't get the girl in. Yes?
Do you have plans for your series?
Not at the moment, no. We sort of we were stuck with waiting out the verdict of Magnificent Seven, and that's finally been put to bed. So, we'll see what the next year brings, whether any great series come along or huge bad ones. See at this point. Yes.
How difficult was it to shoot that underwater scene in Alien Resurrection?
Very.
Ooh.
The question was
How
how.
long did it take?
3 weeks. The question was that it took me 3 weeks for my hands to not have those lines in them, you know? You do like a prune thing.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll talk to you later. The question was how difficult was it to shoot the underwater sequence? It was planned as well and handled with as much care as you possibly could by one of the great stunt coordinators in Hollywood who really knew what he was doing. And you're underwater, and you want to hear about this?
Yes.
You're underwater, and there's a microphone, there's speakers under there so that they can talk to you from above and direct you, and they're all looking at what's going on like a bank of video monitors, so they know exactly what you're doing. There's usually, we work with mostly 3 or 4 cameras for every shot, just to make sure it was well covered, because you don't want to keep doing these things over and over. You don't have to. And you have these regulators, scuba tank, that you are breathing at, and you have these masks. You see everything really clearly for the rehearsals. And you do the rehearsal, they tell you what they want you to do. You take a nice leisurely swim, you get your bearings, and you got the mask on. You see everything clearly, you're breathing oxygen, you see everything clearly. Then it comes time to do it, the take. And they count down, they go 6, 5, 4. When they get to 3, you're supposed to take the thing out. Take a huge breath, take the thing out, and whip your mask off.